Hi everybody, I'm finally back with some more videos for you, and the very first thing that I wanted to do for you from my big Sephora haul that I got for the holidays was actually a foundation review. I've seen a ton of people talk about the Mercier Silk Cream Foundation and about how amazing it is, and supposedly a nice full coverage foundation, which I usually love. So I wanted to test it out for myself and see how it would work. Just to preface this, I have very dry skin. I haven't primed my face with anything today, and I'm not going to be setting this with any powder because I want to see how the foundation does on its own. The color that I got for myself is Cream Ivory. I did have a bit of a struggle with color swatching at the actual store. But this looked like it was going to be the best match. So if it doesn't match me 100%, apologize. I will try and fix it as best I can with the rest of my makeup. But this is really just to kind of test out the foundation itself. And today, to be applying it, I'm going to be actually using my Becca One Foundation brush, or One Step brush, or the One Perfecting brush. That's what it's called. I use it for my foundation though, so. All right, so the cap says, shake well. I don't know about you, but every time I have to shake something, I sing the shake, 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 senora. I don't know, I sing that song in my head. I'm just weird. Okay, so I think it's shook up enough. I'm gonna put about that much in the back of my hand. As you can tell, I've been using this foundation brush, or this brush, for my foundation quite a bit lately. It needs to be washed, but this is really amazing at applying the foundation. So I really wanted to see how it would do with this one. Alright, so I'm just going to run this across to give a layer over the brush. And today I am without my little table, so I've got to use the viewfinder for application today instead of a mirror. So I apologize if I'm not looking directly into the camera. Alright, now let's grab a mirror. My big, ooh, make a mess. Big heavy duty one here. Let's look at it. Ooh, not too bad. It definitely has some full coverage to it, but you can see a little bit of my pores here. So right off the bat, I can say looks a little heavy on my skin, and I probably want to use a primer with it. But I didn't really have to use very much, so I'm gonna go ahead and do the other side of my face. It is really covering up that redness really, really quickly though, so that's really nice. I don't have to go back and use concealer. Alright, well that is definitely some nice full coverage. I think a primer in my T-zone would be helpful to cover up my pores. See if I can get a little closer here. Hopefully this will be in focus. Alright, so I am going to do the rest of my makeup now and come back. Okay, so you can see I have all of my makeup on now, which means the foundation has been on for about 15 to 20 minutes or so. I really like the way that it looks in the camera right now. Up close, it does look just a little bit heavy on my skin. But then again, I have been wearing a lot of BB creams in the last few weeks, testing them out. So I'm not really used to seeing full coverage foundation on my face again. So it could be a little bit of that. It could be a little bit that I used a little too much. It could be that I use the brush instead of a damp sponge like I have done in the past with my foundations. So It could be a couple of different things. It's not enough to turn me off of the foundation. Right now, I'm really liking how it looks and how it feels on the skin. It feels kind of hydrating, not heavy and mask-like. So we'll see how it does throughout the rest of the day. Let's take a look at my phone. It is 11:39. I have to leave in a few minutes for my dentist appointment. So I will check back in, I don't know, maybe in a couple of hours. I'm going to the casino with my husband tonight, so maybe I will check in right before we leave for the casino, because that'll be in about 6.5 hours, and then we'll see how good of the night it went at the casino, and maybe I'll do something to follow up and see if it lasted 12 hours or more. But in the meantime, this is how it looks now. I'm really liking it. Just kind of gotta get over the fact of seeing foundation on my skin again. Okay, so it is almost 5 o'clock. Left my phone upstairs, so can't show you my little timer, but trust me, it's about 5 o'clock. And my skin is still looking pretty good. I haven't touched up anything around my mouth, and like I said before, I went and had a dentist appointment today. So the fact that I'm not all blotchy and gross looking around the mouth even after having my teeth cleaned, I say is pretty darn good. I noticed after about an hour or so, the foundation had kind of more melted into my skin a little bit better, or maybe I was just used to seeing my skin with the foundation on, but it didn't look quite so cakey and heavy on myself. So I'm really liking how it looks right about now. It's held up really nicely. So about, I don't know, about 5 hours or so is the mark that we're at right about now. And I will check back in probably another 4 or 5 hours after I get back from the casino tonight to see how it held up all day. Okay, so it is now right around midnight, so I've been wearing the foundation for about 12 hours now, and with no touch-ups whatsoever, it's lasted pretty good. It's kind of clinging to a little bit of the dry spots here on my face, and it's worn away mostly around my mouth, but I have gone from morning time to a dentist appointment to lunch with my husband where I had a big chicken parm sub, then dinner at the Cheesecake Factory, and hanging out at the casino. So I think it has done a pretty darn good job. I don't look blotchy or patchy anywhere else. I'm not shiny at all. Usually I don't have that problem though, since my skin is dry. I mean, it's faded a little bit in my T-zone area, but beyond that, it looks pretty darn good. So I give this foundation a definite thumbs up, especially if you have dry skin. It didn't dry out my skin. And like I said, it clings a little bit to my dry patches, but again, it's around my pores, so a good primer will cover that. So thank you so much for watching my review of the Laura Mercier cream, or silk cream foundation. Give it a thumbs up if you liked it, and I will see you back again next time.